Welcome back everyone, let's play Hot Wheels Mechanics. I noticed just now actually, these different cars have different sounds for their engines, which is a nice touch. I was like, no, it's a really different sound. Oh no. I think it just depends on their horsepower. Yeah, it's just different for different horsepower. Still, it's nice. Fine detail to have. So you unlock the paint individually for different cars, that looks like. Whereas the wings you unlock for everything simultaneously. That looks so ridiculous. And the engine. Jeez. So I could have a 400 horsepower car right now if I was playing drifting around in a storm. That's insane. I don't need this right now, to say the least. I don't know what those tires are actually for. I admit. This would be fine, that's self-explanatory, that's for off-road. Spikes are, I think that would be for, I don't know if you're on, in real life, spike tires I believe are for snow, or not snow, specifically ice. Pontoon, I don't remember. Ah. Well, we'll go with off-road for now. We'll play, I guess Slide Out's joining the crew this time, which I imagine would be as organic just because why would we think Slide Out's a robot? And if I remember right, we encountered Slide Out in... Slide Out got dragged with us into the simulation or something like that, wasn't it? Something to that effect. Oh, you're gonna have to beat some... and you're in your element being off-road here, Slide Out, but going up against Alex and drifting around the storm. And actually, these guys are all humans. I guess they're just training each other now. Ah! Stop bouncing me all over everywhere. It's not turbo time. This is a fairly turbo-friendly place to be. Man, how much turbo do I need? Potentially a lot if things go awry. For that matter. So we'll see. But I feel like oh man, I hit the ceiling. I feel like the thematic appropriateness of this car on this track though will give me a blessing. Also man, I couldn't even use this turbo fast enough to prevent myself from maxing out on it again. You can also look behind yourself. Whoa. It's okay. But it's kind of uncomfortable to hold the keyboard that way. Cool thing about being in front too is I also get so out in front that I'm lapping everyone. I also get first take on stuff that spawns. Yeah, you don't have the best handling for in the air, unfortunately. So it's interesting how this game has some kind of incentive system almost to keep you following the track properly, but it doesn't require you to specifically, strictly speaking. You're not really required to follow the track. It's just really strongly preferred that you do. Also, maybe this is Slide Out giving everyone else lessons on how to drive off-road. Considering how this is going right now. Actually, that seriously could be it. This might not necessarily be that Slide Out's batting for the human team. I mean, they would probably still be on the side of the organics anyways. As far as I'm aware, Slide Out is not non-organic, they're not a machine. But at the same time, and with how things are going right now, everyone's kind of putting everything they can into bettering their racing and their resources, both what their car can offer and what skills they have, even at this point. So, none of them really being accustomed to off-road driving for the most part. They call up someone that they've met in the past, just on their journey, that specializes in off-road driving, and say, hey, show us your ways. teach us what it means to be an off-road racer. And thus, slide out answers the call. That's interesting. You can fall down different ways. Still, somehow, at one point, somebody apparently just, like, destroyed them instead of knocking them over. I imagine it's XT3 that did that earlier. They just, like, left nothing but a little stump in place of each of the three on the left. Guess in the beginning I saw it. This is what seems to be a pretty perfect run from slide out, where Alex was having a little bit of a hard time handling themselves and keeping traction on this sort of terrain. So that shows that does not have to be the case. So I don't know if you just get disqualified outright if you miss too many gates or what. If you miss all the gates that are 3 gates that you're allotted in your speedometer on the left there. Darn it! I don't want to say too much about a perfect run aside from the first bridge, because something that might happen, but it happened, so it seems to be faster to do this here. There you go. But then, kept having problems missing that bridge afterwards. Ooh, don't miss that. Definitely don't miss the start gate either. Wonderful. We like Sweet 16, whoever or whatever that is. That's another thing that can be discussed in comments, please, because I don't think I ever assigned anyone to it. I just kind of wished it would stop appearing because I didn't have any plans for it, and for some reason I kind of just let it be that way. Just kind of gave up. Yeah. So this is the place of shadows, apparently. Who else could be here if everything here is all shadows? I mean, it is Pluto, so there's one person that could be here. But 2, the other one, there's shadows everywhere. Really? Shadowcat's a weird name, though. Maybe I have an idea for a Shadowcat, and it's really stupid. But we'll talk about that later. What paint job's doing locked for Doom Buggy? Slide up here. Huh. The default one's actually probably my preferred one because it's actually purple. Okay, though, so we should probably play as another robot. Well, what do you mean you don't play as another robot here? There's only one person to play as here. Silhouette! Shadows and all that. This isn't mine. I don't know which one's going to be better to use. I don't remember what Pontoon even talks about, or what that's about. You know what? We really don't have time right now for another race, in part because of how I went over time last episode. So I'm gonna look up briefly. My browser will open. There you go. I don't know if you can see like nothing but white right now. I hope that's not the case. What is a pontoon? They're floaties. I was wondering if it was for like going on water and whatnot. Okay. So that would actually let me float over that water that I was going through so slowly on the where I was before I wanted to. That's my guess. Interesting. I don't want that here then, though. So I get to see you guys next time though in the next episode where we go to the Pluto shadow mines apparently, because everything is all shadowy, as of course Silhouette. With, I don't know if it'd be better to have default tires? I think so, because I accidentally earlier today, I don't even remember how, I accidentally came across a list of which tires were best in which courses. Some courses suggest you use, quote, economy tires, which are probably the default tires. So unless I'm mistaken, I think we're going to want to stick with these tires. But that'll be next episode. See you next time, guys.